that in parts of town. 100 the official high at Metro Airport. 73 the low this morning. No precipitation. It's not a record. Actually, middle of July 1936, there were 7 straight days over 100. That was an unbelievable heat wave. This one is not going to last nearly as long. There's the 102 at City Airport, 100 at Mount Clemens and Metro, 103 in Toledo, mid to upper 90s elsewhere, and that's before we factor in the humidity. I won't do it this time, but it feels like it's about 120 degrees. Now, let's look around the rest of the country and see what they're getting. 101 in Green Bay, 100 in Chicago, 94 in Minneapolis, but some signs have changed into the low 70s around International Falls and Fargo. Some cooler air is starting to move, heading our way. It's not going to get here tonight, and most of tomorrow will be oppressively hot, too. But then by Sunday, some of this cool air will finally arrive. Of course, we have the very hot conditions over the nation's midsection. Not only very hot, but very humid. And this core of hot air is kind of deflecting the storms. We'll put the storms in motion last 24 hours. There's the cluster last night that fell apart, then riding up along those storms. And actually, this bubble of hot air is expanding northeastward today, so it's taking any storms that form more off to the east. So I don't think we have to worry about any severe storms in here this evening. On the other hand, if we got a good downpour, it would cool off. That's not going to happen. We are going to spend much of the night in the 90s and the 80s because we won't cool off from the rain. Now, here's how it looks tonight. The scattered showers and storms mainly on the other side of that front. This front is relief, but it's not going to move very quickly. So tonight into tomorrow morning, it will only drop to the mid to upper 70s overnight. So we'll start out pretty hot as we start the day tomorrow. But the front does get a little closer to us during the day on Saturday, and it will probably trigger a scattered little area of thunderstorms late in the day, maybe evening hours, before we see those in here. Meantime, again hot and humid tomorrow with that chance of a thunderstorm toward the end of the day. We're talking mid-90s around here tomorrow without any problem. The hundreds and very humid farther to the south, but again, 70s in the UP, and some of that cool air going to break off, and Sunday will actually be bearable only in the upper 80s, but that's not until Sunday. So here's our forecast as we look at those intensely hot temperatures. Again, we're going to fall to only 77 overnight tonight, partly cloudy, hot and humid for the nighttime hours, the southwest wind. Tomorrow, for Saturday, we'll say 96. It's another ozone action day. Toward evening, some scattered thunderstorms. Hopefully they'll form, but they could be strong again on a southwesterly wind. Now, Sunday, more scattered showers or thunderstorms. Neither day is going to be an all-day rain. And again, some of those showers might actually be welcome to cool us off. 87, still kind of humid on Sunday. Then we start to lower the humidities. A lingering shower Monday, 82. And cherry temperatures in the low 80s early next week with low humidities. Just hang on.
Promise?
Yes. And you have all my sympathy.